svabhāvenāparijñānaṃ yadi tasya punaḥ katham parijñānaṃ nanu kila svabhāvaḥ samavasthitaḥ.
Svabhāvenāparijñānaṃ yadi tasya punaḥ katham parijñānaṃ nanu kila svabhāvaḥ samavasthitaḥ. MMK chapter 24 verse 26. If intrinsically there is non-understanding, how further can there be understanding of it? Is not intrinsic existence supposedly set in stone? Excuse me. So in the next two verses, Nagarjuna considers the four elements that the opponent raised at the beginning of the chapter, which is parijñā, understanding, which refers to understanding of the noble truth of suffering. Prahana, letting go, which refers to letting go of the causes which cause the afflictions which cause suffering to accumulate. So it corresponds to the second noble truth. Then in the opponent's word, sakshi karma, which means seeing for oneself or realizing in one's own experience, realizing in one's own practice. And that refers to the third noble truth, nirodha, cessation of suffering. And bhavana, cultivation, refers to cultivation of the way, marga, the fourth noble truth. So Nagarjuna asks if parijñā, understanding, if understanding and non-understanding are self-existing, non-empty things, then if intrinsically with self-existence there is non-understanding, how further can there be understanding of it? So svabhāvenāparijñānaṃ, svabhāvena is instrumental singular of svabhāvaḥ, self-existence or intrinsic existence. So literally svabhāvena means with self-existence or due to self-existence, because of self-existence. But instrumental can sometimes function as an adverb. So in that case we would translate intrinsically, in the presence of self-existence. Intrinsically means the same thing. Svabhāvenāparijñānaṃ, so the A of svabhāvena and the A of parijñānaṃ form a long A. Svabhāvenāparijñānaṃ. So aparijñānaṃ, non-understanding. Yadi, if. If intrinsically there is non-understanding. Aparijñānaṃ is neuter singular nominative. So a nominative phrase can be just translated as there is. Aparijñānaṃ, there is non-understanding. Svabhāvenāparijñānaṃ yadi, if. If intrinsically there is non-understanding. Tasya punaḥ katham parijñānaṃ. So the parijñānaṃ is in the second line. So how is katham. Further is punaḥ. Punaḥ means further, again, or nonetheless sometimes. Tasya means of it, of that non-understanding. And then in the second line, parijñānaṃ, understanding. svabhāvenāparijñānaṃ yadi tasya punaḥ katham. Second line, parijñānaṃ. So, if yadi, intrinsically, svabhāvenā, there is non-understanding, parijñānaṃ. How, katham, further, punaḥ, can there be, so that's how can there be is katham, parijñānaṃ, there is understanding of it, tasya, svabhāvenāparijñānaṃ, intrinsically non-understanding. Intrinsically there is non-understanding. Yadi, if, tasya, of it, punaḥ, further, katham, how can, parijñānaṃ, there is understanding. Svabhāvenāparijñānaṃ yadi tasya punaḥ katham parijñānaṃ. If intrinsically there is non-understanding, how further can there be understanding of it? So in the opponent's view of suffering and parijñā, which means thorough knowledge or real understanding of suffering. In the opponent's scheme, real understanding is a once and for all thing. It's either there or it isn't there. And suffering is a non-empty thing that's there waiting to be understood. But in Nagarjuna's scheme of emptiness, the non-understanding of the empty dharma of suffering, through our efforts, we can turn into deeper understanding. Nanu kila svabhāvaḥ samavasthitaḥ svabhāvenāparijñānaṃ yadi tasya punaḥ katham parijñānaṃ nanu kila svabhāvaḥ samavasthitaḥ. So reciting it in the meter, so following Professor Kathinath, it helps you get the pronunciation of each word right. So I was listening back to a verse I recited yesterday, and we had the phrase praparishyati. So in its context, margo dukkha nirodham tvam kathamam praparishyati. So when I recite it following the meter, which I don't know exactly, but I can just hear the sound of it, listen to someone who does know it, then that causes me to pronounce praparishyati correctly. But if I just left to my own devices and follow my instinctive English pronunciation, as I noticed I was doing yesterday, I'll say praparishyati. I'll make the ati long, which is totally wrong. It's praparishyati. Praparishyati. So so I know the same thing's happening here. If I just do it word by word, I'm liable to mispronounce it. But if I follow the meter, svabhāvenāparijñānaṃ yadi tasya punaḥ katham parijñānaṃ nanu kila svabhāvaḥ samavasthitaḥ. See, it causes me to make the long syllables long and the short syllables short. So I really recommend anybody to do this practice of reciting the verses one by one, committing them to memory, with their original rhythm, and letting Nagarjuna do his magic in that kind of quite humble way. So before you try to understand it, try to memorize it, just like a child learning a nursery rhyme. And then gradually, the meaning kind of seeps in the more you recite it. So samavasthitaḥ is ava. It's from the root star, which means to remain. Like in the previous verse, we had palastaha, nominative plural. People remaining in the fruit, or remaining people on the way to the fruit. They're residing towards the fruit. It has that kind of meaning, palastar. So it means people who are pursuing the fruit. But star means abiding, remaining. So palastar, pursuers of the fruit. People who are abiding in the state of pursuing the fruit, if you like. So here, the past participle of star is stita. So it means remaining or stuck. And avastar means a kind of position. And sam avastar adds the sense of being connected, if you like, stuck together. So samavasthitaḥ means fixed in place, fixed in position, like an army is sort of anchored in their positions, ready for battle. That's described as samavasthitaḥ. So I think that it's a bit idiomatic, but the translation which hits the target for me in this context is set in stone. Again, with reference to Carlo Rovelli's distinction between happenings like kisses and things like stones. In the scheme of the realist, real things are like set in stone. Non-empty things are set in stone. So svabhāvaḥ is nominative, singular, masculine of svabhāvaḥ, self-existence, or if we mirror intrinsically in the first line, intrinsic existence. Nanu is a question word, meaning is it not, usually expressing some kind of doubt, and kila means supposedly, purportedly, allegedly. Parijñānaṃ nanu kila svabhāvaḥ samavasthitaḥ. So nanu is not, kila supposedly, svabhāvaḥ intrinsic existence, samavasthitaḥ set in stone, fixed in place. Is not, nanu, intrinsic existence, svabhāvaḥ, supposedly kila, set in stone, samavasthitaḥ. Svabhāvenāparijñānaṃ yadi tasya punaḥ katham parijñānaṃ nanu kila svabhāvaḥ samavasthitaḥ. If intrinsically there is non-understanding, how further can there be understanding of it? Is not intrinsic existence supposedly set in stone?